we all seeking? Okay, and this is something to really take some time to reflect on. What are we all seeking? What are we all looking for in life? What is the goal here? Okay, like what is the motivation behind everything that you do? And if you really follow it, okay, to the root, okay, it's not like, well, I'm doing stuff for money. Okay, well, why do you need the money? Okay, like follow the trail of whys. It always comes down to happiness. Okay, and happiness here with a capital H, basically a continuous state of happiness with no sorrow, no suffering, no anxiety, no worry, just that feeling of peace and just being at ease. That's what we're all after. This is what drives us. This is what we're seeking. Okay, everything you're doing right now, you're doing it to hit this state, to experience this state of just being continuously happy. Okay, and it's not the happiness you're used to experiencing either, which is that dirty high where you're kind of afraid of losing it. It's just that continuous state there. But this is our default natural state, what you say. This is our very nature. Okay, like being happy, the reason we're all seeking is that's actually what we are. Okay, we are this continuous state of just happiness with no sorrow, no suffering. Now, the mistake we make is we are this, but we tell ourselves that we're not. Okay, like that's our default. We're like, no. I'm not happy, okay, capital H, and I'm going to go out and find ways to be happy. Okay, which is basically the wrong assumption, and this is why it never really works. Okay, if you look around, yeah, people are achieving a lot. They're making a lot of money. They're getting a lot of, say, material things. Right now, you probably have a whole list. You know, if I got this, I would be happy. You can probably think of someone else who has those things who's not happy. It's like no one is finding it, and it's impossible to find it. Okay, if you really think of it this way, that's our nature, just being happy. We tell ourselves we're not happy. We seek that happiness externally, but because it's based on that wrong assumption, it just never works. Being happy is not something you grow into, it's something that you already are. Okay, and you realize that, like you get there by realizing that you're already there. That's it. It's something you just kind of sink into. The more you can just let go of all these, again, external things, these limitations, these, you know, like you identifying yourself with anything else but that. You let go of all that, you let go of the thoughts, you let go of the emotions, and you reconnect and sink into that happiness with a capital H.
Okay, what I want you to do right now is I want you to imagine you're standing on a cliff. You're standing literally on the edge. All you have to do is take one little step until you're moving yourself into the unknown. And the problem is that unknown is beyond our control, beyond our comfort zone, if you will, and we fear that. We try to avoid that. We want to stay here with our two little feet on the ground where it's known, right? I'm standing here and I know nothing's going to happen, but the moment I move my feet just one step ahead, I'm in the unknown. I'm flying uncontrollably. I don't know what's going to happen. Fear will always fucking be here. And to be honest, we always have a fucking base level fear. As human beings, we are born in fear. If you're sitting here saying, I'm not afraid, you're shitting yourself, okay? You're fucking lying. Everybody here is afraid. And quite frankly, the more successful you get, the more and the higher levels of fear you will experience. The first thing we're trying to do when we're in a moment of one step into the unknown is we're thinking. We're trying to think through the whole problem. We're trying to think the problem away. It was like, let me just think. Let me just think. And even when you stand at a cliff, before you jump, you're like, let me just think this through. Let me just think this through. But there's one thing you got to be aware of. Thinking is not gonna get you down. Fear will never fucking go away. It will always be a part of everything. The basic gist, however, is it's about how you deal with that fear. It's not how you eliminate the fear. It's how you fucking deal with that fear. Right? Moments like these are not moments of thinking, they're moments of doing. Your brain's not fucking gonna help you. No, it helps you in a lot of situations in your life, but not when it is about doing that one step. The only two things that are gonna help you in situations like this is your left foot and your right foot. Those are your only two friends. And I always say that I move my feet faster than my brain can think. The way I interpret fear, that's what keeps me going. I don't say that's bad for me. I don't say, oh, a situation where I'm afraid is bad for me. No, I think that's good. In fact, I deliberately put myself into situations where I'm exposed to fear, where I'm exposed to potential fuck-ups, right? when I get to in the situation and somebody would tell me, dude, there's a 90% chance you're gonna fuck it up, I'm like, bring it on, man, because it's a win-win situation. I either win, I either overcome that obstacle, or I get fucking stomped into the ground, but survive. But fucking survive. Bill Gates is not confident in making money because he made a lot of money. No, those motherfuckers are fucking confident because they lost. And they lost, and they lost, and they lost, and they lost, where everybody would have given up. Those motherfuckers went back up like, well, I guess I gotta fucking do it again. Stop thinking and move your feet into the unknown. Fly down, survive, and tell yourself you survived. Even if you land on your ass, you're most probably gonna survive, and you're never gonna regret it. Just do it.